So today, I just came back from a gathering with some friends, and I was really shocked to know that people are actually watching my stories and my voice is being heard. So let me just show you guys what I mean, okay? So I'm just gonna start by doing this. Just gonna get the camera to focus here. All right. So this is my Instagram. All right. So I had no idea that, if you click here, of course, you'll go to my stories and whatnot, and then you can see what's been happening. All right. Is it working? Yeah. So like some of my stories here. I know it's a bit blown out at the moment, with what's been happening and whatnot. But okay, let's focus back on me. Yeah, so I was actually just back from having a chat. With some gathering with friends. We had good food, a good laugh, and all that stuff. And while having a chat, one of my friends, she is a mom and she has like three young kids. And her kids are like, I think one of them is 18 months old, one is probably 3 or 4, and the other one is like maybe 5, 6. So like really, really young kids. And she mentioned that every single time when I post my stories on Instagram, uh, there are some times where she would watch it. Now, honestly, I don't think she ever reacted to my stories or maybe comment about my stories, because I don't think I have recently seen any reactions or messages from her. But that's not the main point of it. The main point of it was that she said every time she saw when I was talking a bit about taking care of your eye health, spending some time outdoors and all that stuff, she actually made a conscious effort to try to bring her kids out to spend time outdoors. Now, she herself, she is myopic, which means that she is short-sighted or nearsighted, and she wears glasses. Her husband does not really wear glasses. He has perfect vision, but she understands the fact that her kids might get her eyes, which is not, perfect vision. And in order to reduce the chances of that, being outdoors is one of the best things that anyone can do. So I'm just really happy to see that, like, my message, although I myself think that, like, a lot of people are not really hearing it, a lot of people are not really doing anything much about it. But when I got to know that she herself made that effort, it just changes my perspective on things. Because it shows me that although my followers are small, at this point I have I'm pretty sure, less than 500 followers on Instagram. And maybe people who view my stories are mostly people who follow me. So I would say I get maybe on average about 100 views on my stories. But then again, I'm not someone who really check to see who is it that look at my stories. I do get a notification when anyone reacts or if someone were to reply to the story. But apart from that, nothing much. And to me personally, I don't really mind and care that much, because for me, what's important is the impact that I could have in terms of, like, if anyone were to even look and if anyone were to even see this. And I'm really glad to say that at least I know one person is. And just by knowing that one person is actually watching and actually benefiting from this particular content that I'm doing, it really brings makes me feel really accomplished in a way. Yeah, and again, even if I'm able to change, or if I'm able to help one person through my stories in whatever ways it is, I feel that I really have done my job in a way. And that's really how I felt today. And again, I never really thought that I would feel this way really soon. I know that eventually I do want to grow big. Like, I do want to, like, more people to see this, more people to have a look at it. And I don't know at the end of the day what kind of impact I am gonna have, but if if anyone is able to benefit from it, I think that's great. And this is where I would like to share with you guys who don't have large following, people who are not really who feel that if I'm gonna post about this, who's gonna listen to it? Just know that there are people out there who are going to listen to you, and you just have to kind of trust the process in a way. Because this kind of reminds me a bit about back when I was doing my Ironman trainings and all that. And when I did my Ironman, not a lot of people really saw my stories and things like that, and that's what I thought. And then guess what? When I met up with some friends, and then they started telling me about how I inspired them when they look at my stories. And back then, like, I was like, there were some days I was like doing a 2 hour swim, and then I would go for a run after, or I would have finished maybe a a 50, 60 kilometer cycle, and then I go for a bit of a run. And they were telling me that, whoa, like I have just done like a 4 or 5 hour ride, and they are thinking about like running for 20 minutes, and they're like, come on, they can do it. If I can do it for 5 hours, like they can do it for 20 minutes. And that's the thing about it. Like sometimes we feel that like by posting this, we are not really making an impact on others, but we never know who is it that we're going to be impacting. And I'm glad that I am able to help one parent who I know who is making an effort to bring her kids out, and my stories is just a bit of a reminder for her. So to all you guys out there who feel that you're not really reaching the audience that you want to reach, you never know. You never know who is it that you are really gonna reach or you're not gonna reach. So my message to you would be, just post what you have to say, from the bottom of your heart. And sometimes it might not be really a conversation, because whatever I post on my stories, I don't actually talk in those stories. I just maybe post a photo of myself, a short clip, and then I have like some text in a way. So all of us are gonna do it slightly differently, but at the end of the day, get your message out, because you never know who is gonna benefit from it and who's gonna find it really, really useful. So today is a bit of a shorter video just to share with everyone about spreading your message. And also, I'm glad that people are actually listening to my message. So if you guys have any comments or any way in which maybe to tell me to improve a bit more here and there, or if you got any questions about your eyes, about to how to really take good care of your eyes, I'm more than happy to like share it with you. Yeah, of course, you can follow me on Instagram if you want to also, because that's where I will be posting a bit more like behind the scenes stories and all these kind of things. Yeah, if you're just interested to follow me along on this journey in a way. Yeah. So yeah, that's it from me today. A bit of a really short video just to share with you guys what I've been thinking about, and I hope you have benefited a bit from it. So take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.